Hello everyone, this is Quick Kitchen Tips with Matthew. Today we're going to be doing some pickled red onions. I'm actually going to be doing some other stuff with these pickled red onions. I got two other recipes that need it. So we're just going to do this instead of making the other videos longer. So right now I've got the water started heating up. It's starting to, right now I've got 2.7 liter, which is the Walmart red wine vinegar. It was cheap. And then I put 2 cups of water in there. I'm trying to get this water hot because we're going to end up adding sugar to it as well. Hope I got enough sugar. I'm going to use all the sugar I got here probably. Should be enough. Will cost 1 cup of sugar. One good cup of sugar. So I've already got the water. The water's starting to try to come to a simmer. The water and vinegar is starting to come to a simmer. And I've also put 2 tablespoons of the pickling spice. I was using the Walmart pickling spice as well. So I'm getting so now the water's getting, the pickling thing is getting hot. It's fixing to come to a boil here soon. Get this stirred up. I was trying to get it to where the water was, or the vinegar water solution was hot before I added the sugar, because I didn't want the sugar to start burning on the bottom. It can burn if you add that first, so you want to make sure you get the liquid hot enough to dissolve the sugar at least. So I started to clean some of these onions up here. Just taking these off. This is 3 pounds of onions. You know, this recipe isn't that expensive to make. You might as well go ahead and make you a bag of onions, a little 3-pound bag of onions while you're making this recipe. That way you can use them. I mean, they'll stay good because they're pickled. They'll stay good for quite some time. What I'm going to do probably, though, because I'm going to use them up fairly quick. I've got 2 recipes I need these things for. What I'm going to probably do is I'll end up just letting them pickle for a little bit. You got to put this stuff on there when it's hot, and then I'll end up saving that solution to maybe use one more time or something, depending on if I want some with pickled red onions again. But yeah, we're just taking the tops off these things. We want to cut these things as thin as we can. It's called a julienne. Fixing to show y'all this little cut. Yeah, we're fixing to start boiling over here. I can hear it. You'll start hearing it right before it starts boiling. We're just cutting the tops off, top and bottom off, and we're taking the outer skin off these things. These things are pretty strong. I had a kid at work the other day said, "Do you ever get used to these things?" The answer is, not really. Some of them just stronger than others. Give me a bow out here. So then we're just going to cut these things as thin as we can. You can use a mandolin if you want to. But this don't take long to do. All more spice and flavor getting there really quick. Yeah, these onions are pretty stout today. Some of them stouter than others. Well, these things are really strong. I'm hoping that was enough sugar. It should be. Yeah, it's going to be enough sugar. Probably could have used a little bit more, but it's fine. This looks like a lot of onions, but once it soaks in that solution for a little bit, you're gonna see it's actually not too bad. We'll be right back. I'm gonna let that go a little bit. Alright guys, so we're back. I ended up having to go to the store to get some more sugar, so I ended up adding another cup of sugar. And I let that stuff, I cut it off and let it steep for about 30 minutes. We'll just let it sit there to get the flavor of the pickling spice. And I added another tablespoon of pickling spice. So now we got 3 tablespoons of pickling spice. I tasted it just needed more, and I had to go to the store to get it. So now I've got it cranked back up. I've got it cut off now. Basically, we got the bowl of red onions here. I've got my little strainer. You do not want this stuff in there because it's got a bunch of little crunchy things that'll break your teeth. So we're just going to pour this hot. It's got to be hot liquid. So we're going to pour the hot liquid over the red onions. Then this china cap is caught all the little pickling spices. The purpose of letting that stuff seep for about 30 minutes, just turn it to boiling, and then I'll let it boil for maybe 3 minutes, and I cut it off and just let it seep for it was 30 or 40 minutes. You know, it needed 2 cups of sugar to begin with, and it's got everything it needs now. So I'm gonna get a spoon, and we're gonna. It took every bit of this liquid, by the way. So it wasn't too much liquid and all that stuff. These pickles or these onions will shrink down. I'm gonna leave this thing out at room temperature, and we'll be back. Alright, once we're back, and this is a month later actually. Sometimes I film stuff and don't send it out, and I would notice I didn't give the recipe. Somehow I didn't record it, but look, they're still good like a month later, these pickled red onions. This is what they look like a month later. I just stored them in a whipped cream bowl. They're still good. You can them, jar them. Whatever you want to do, they taste as good as they did the day I made them. So these things, that's what I tell you, these things can hold for quite some time. So the recipe is 3-pound red onion, 12.7 fluid ounces of red wine vinegar, 2 cups of water, 3 tablespoons of pickling spice, 2 cups of sugar. What I did is I cut the onions up, put them in like a bowl. I mean, y'all seen what I did, and then just boiled the stuff and let it go, and then just put it over there. And man, these things, they're still good like that. That much later, I'm gonna show you the that. Next video will be a watermelon salad I use these things in, so stay tuned.